Welcome to Buzz Club. In this week's edition, we'll be looking at what is empathy, and on Tuesday the 9th of June, we'll be celebrating Empathy Day. So what does empathy mean? Empathy is the ability to make the effort to understand how others feel. You may have heard of the saying, to understand how somebody feels, we walk in their shoes. Part of being human is our ability to show kindness and empathy towards one another. We know that when we show empathy, it makes our communities stronger. And the good news is that empathy is a skill that we can all learn. Scientists say that if we can train our brains with stories. On the empathylab.uk website, you can find a list of books that you can read to help you with your empathy. Do you ever read a good book and then be able to relate to the character? That means you're showing empathy. We can strengthen our empathy by being collaborative, by being creative, feeling safe and having emotional connections. In this week's Buzz Club, you've got a choice of 2 activities. The first is to make an Elmer Elephant craft project, or the second is to choose a book from the list and read that and share your empathy promise. Reading allows us to see the world through the eyes of another person. So to make your Elmer Elephant craft project, you're going to need a few things. You'll need to gather some tissue paper, a pair of scissors, an empty milk carton, a 6-pint or a 4-pint will be fine. You may need to ask a grown-up to help you here because you'll need to draw on the legs of the elephant and the handle becomes the trunk. Once you've drawn on the shape of your elephant, use your scissors to cut out the plastic. The next stage is to give Elmer his ears, so you'll need a permanent pen and draw the shape that you see in front of you here on the leftover plastic. Once you've drawn your shape, you can use your scissors and cut around the pen to create the ears. Once you've created the ears, you can use the little flap to stick on with sellotape and fold back, just as you see here. Once you've stuck the ears on with sellotape, this is the shape that you'll be left with. The next stage is to start decorating Elmer. Lastly, you'll need to cover Elmer in squares of coloured paper. So cut out some tissue paper or coloured paper and use your glue to stick on squares that build up Elmer to his patterned shape. Once you've covered Elmer in his coloured squared paper, the last thing to do is add 2 eyes for Elmer. Good luck with your Elmer Elephant craft project. And if you choose to read a book, then please share it with us on the Buzz Club Teams channel. Remember, reading stories builds empathy and it makes a better world. So it's goodbye from me, Nikki, and have a lovely week and I look forward to seeing you next time. Look out for our Buzz Club story time. During Buzz Club story time, I'll be reading stories to create empathy.